So forget driving to work. How about jetting to the office in your own personal flying machine? Check this out. The engineers at NASA have just unveiled plans for the Puffin. It's like a jetpack. It takes off like a helicopter, and it flies like a plane. Let's get the latest details from NBC space consultant James Oberg, who's also a former space shuttle engineer. Good morning, James.
Good morning, Alex.
What do you think of this Puffin?
It's going to be grist for the mill of home-built airplane builders. I expect to see 1,000 designs like this. The thing that NASA does, Alex, is try and push the technology and then turn it loose. It's got new materials. It only weighs 400 pounds. It's got a battery system, still needs work, and it's got a digital control system because landing on your tail and taking off again is unstable unless you've got computer control. So those technologies, once they're tested out, I expect that the public sector, the private sector, home-built people, pilots all over the world will be building vehicles like this within a year or two.
Really? At what cost would this come? Did NASA give any explanation on that?
Didn't mention cost. In some sense, I wonder whether this is an invitation for more federal funding, but of course it is. Also, people are going to fund it privately. The materials are very expensive. It's carbon fiber, new materials. As you buy more, of course, the price goes down. So the interest in it is going to help drive people to try this out. Initially, high expense, and then eventually get within the range of buying it. But be careful on this, because this still is a case of landing tail down. And I wouldn't want to do that in any kind of wind, and I wouldn't want to do it within dotted lines on a parking lot.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm just thinking on a practical sense, you go to the DMV to renew your license. How are you going to get a license on one of these?
Controlling a lot of these vehicles in restricted airspace over a city is going to be a new level nightmare that has to be computerized. All these problems have to be thought out, and this is why you put out a jazzy video like this, and people start wondering, well, how do you keep it as least dangerous as possible? Because people are going to die in these vehicles like they do in automobiles. The question is, can you keep it tolerable?
Yeah, it brings a whole new concern when you talk about driving and texting. What about flying and texting? Wow, I think someone tweeted me that, and I thought, yep, good point. All right, well, James Oberg, thanks. An interesting talk, and we'll see what comes of it. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.